Hello friends, this side Dr. Rahul Pethe. Welcome you back in the lecture series where we are going to discuss about that Node MCU and PIR sensor. In a previous lecture we already discussed about the few things related to the Node MCU, then IoT, as well as about that the few electronics components which are important to design hardware, and a few more sensors that are nothing but your touch sensor, DHT11, and other many more sensors. And in future we are again going to discuss about that few more sensors. Now what about the PIR sensor? What exactly mean by PIR sensor? That is nothing but a motion sensor. The PIR sensor is also called as a motion sensor. That is nothing but a passive infrared sensor. Is a device that detects motion objects. But motion object, particularly we can say that people motion. If I can move the hand in front of the PIR sensor, then it can be detected. Other non motion, not particularly people motion, can be detected, but other motion may not be detected. Any living things motion may be detected in front of the PIR sensor. Such a device is often used to automatically perform a task or alert a user of motion in an area in which the sensor is mounted. As I mounted a sensor here itself in my room or in a jewelry shop, and after closing the jewelry shop, if there is any motion detected in the vicinity of that particular sensor of, I can say that particularly people, then that it will get detected, and their output is indicated either by using LED as an indication of that particularly person is inside that particular room, or I can say that a buzzer, or I can say that any wireless device that can be sent that signal to the destination to detect that someone is there inside that particular jewelry shop. So it sends a signals of a microcontroller to the microcontroller when movement of or motion is detected in its vicinity, that I already discussed about with the example of jewelry shop. The motion sensor have a 3 pin, that is nothing but your out, VCC, and ground. Out I can get it is get connected with the any GPIO circuit or the pin. Here in our circuit it is get connected with GPIO 10, general purpose input output 10 number pin. The out pin goes high when the motion is detected, otherwise remain it at low. About the VCC and ground, VCC is connected to the 3.3 volt and ground is connected to the ground. About the output here, as we see about that the LED is connected, the positive terminal of a LED is get connected to the GPIO 14 number pin through 330 ohm resistor. Why 330 ohm resistor? That we already discussed in the previous lecture. And another terminal is grounded to the grounded terminal of a Node MCU GPIO pin. That is nothing but a ground pin of a Node MCU. So about this particular, we can see here, we can just define that particular pin by using program. We are very much aware that this particularly thing which can be uploaded as a program inside the microcontroller like Node MCU 8266, then it can be performed. For that purpose we have to define the pin first. In a program we have to define the pin first. PIR pin connected to the 10 number pin as it indicated here itself in the first line, and the LED pin is indicated as connected to the 14 number pin, general purpose input output, as already discussed in the previous slide. So about this particular thing we can say LED is work as an output and PIR sensor work as an input. As we know that if the motion is detected, it means it work as an input, then the LED will get on, so LED will work as an output. So that can be initialized as an input or output in a serial setup loop. It can see here in the parenthesis, open parenthesis and close parenthesis of a void setup. Here we just mentioned the first instruction as on serial dot begin 115200. The output is available in as an LED on or LED off, or we can say that the that particular motion is detected or not detected. In this particular statement format, it is get printed or display on a serial monitor through serial dot begin 115200. 115200 is a baud rate. It can have a different range. It have a different range. As we select here 115200. Second instruction is pin mode PIR comma input. It means PIR sensor which is get connected to the 10 number pin work as an input, and the pin mode LED pin comma output, that is get LED is connected to the pin number 14, work as an output. As we see here, this is the case sensitive language, so we have to conscious about that to writing a particular instruction. Serial dot begin, here S is capital, pin mode M is capital, then input is capital, pin mode M is again capital, output is capital. So that should be conscious, we should be conscious to write the instruction. Next we have to give that particular task. If the motion is detected, that can be available, or that can be like indicate in a void loop. So we create a PIR sensor as a void loop. So void PIR sensor, and if the digital read, why digital read? Because PIR sensor work as an input, so it indicate as a read. So digital, because the PIR sensor is a digital sensor, so digital read PIR pin is equal to high. It means if there is any motion in front of that particular PIR sensor, then serial dot println, it means motion is detected. So this particular statement, motion detected, is display or write on a serial monitor output. Then digital write LED comma LED pin comma high, it means if there is any motion in front of that particular in the vicinity of that particular PIR sensor, or in front of that particular PIR sensor, then the LED will get on. So if the digital read pin is equal to high, it means motion is detected, then LED will get high, it means LED will get on. But it should be on for a particular time, it means delay is 500, it means half second. If there is no motion, then if digital read, it indicate as an input, PIR pin is connected to the 10 number pin, instruction goes to the 10 number pin. Okay, work as an input, so work as an input, that's why we are written a statement as a digital read. So PIR is equal to low, it means there is no motion in front of that particular PIR sensor. Then serial dot big println, no motion detected, that no motion detected statement is display on a serial monitor output. And then that time the LED will get low or it is off. LED work as an output, so digital write W should be capital, LED pin comma low, and that will be low for a half second. So this is the particular complete program. In that program, the output will become LED close when you move your hand close to the motion sensor, it means PIR sensor. If it is get like move or motion in front of that PIR sensor, then the LED will get on, otherwise it will get off. So this is the simplified circuit. We can connect that particular circuit to the any open source API, where we can just observe their output on a cloud, whether the particular motion is detected in front of that PIR sensor or not. That can be available on a cloud. We can replace LED as a buzzer, we can replace LED as a motor, we can replace LED as an output, wireless sensor, wireless device which can send the signal to the output in. So this is about the PIR sensor and the Node MCU and their motion. It means nothing but your motion sensor. If you like this lecture, please like and subscribe my video channel. Thank you very much.